Hello and namaste. Welcome again. Lockdown day, whatever. You may have noticed from the video that was put up yesterday, seemed to be out of sync. What I'm doing now, what I've decided to do, is to record the day before. So I'm recording this on April the 1st, will go out tomorrow morning, April the 2nd. So I wanted to have the content up and ready, waiting for people first thing in the morning. You know, when we're all getting up early in the morning. Ha ha ha. Alarm went off at 7 this morning. Latest thing I knew, let me just turn this music down a bit. Latest thing I knew, it was 8 o'clock. And then that was it. So, there we go. Okay then, so just to check in, what's been happening? Good news from my son in Bristol. He's now become a hairdresser. He shaved his flatmate's head yesterday, so they're having a good time. They're quarantined in together and neither of their girlfriends are there, so I think they're having good fun. And yes, my daughter is doing lots of cooking. We had Chinese style dumplings for lunch, so what I said yesterday, things are going to get a little bit rotund in the underneath the yoga things. So anyway, just a little bit of lightheartedness to start off the session. What I thought I would do today, and what I promised I would do at the beginning of the week, I didn't, but I will now give you an idea about what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. So we've done our warm-up, we've done our sun salutation, and then yesterday we did some work for our shoulders. Today we're going to concentrate on the hips. This little session workout circular thing we've done several times in class, aimed at actually yoga for runners. Now, I do keep saying, oh yes, I'm going to start running, but I haven't started running. But these are very good. I mean, even walking, and most of us hopefully are getting out for a nice walk in the morning. So these are postures that can be used for helping you just get everything nice and loosened up when you go for a run or a walk. So we're going to start this time by standing up. So if you can come up to a standing position to the top of your mat. I'm going to come in the middle so you can see me. And let's just do our beginning breathing standing up rather than sitting down. So spread your toes wide, curl the feet out, in, and then re-spread those toes. So we're really grounding down through the balls of the feet, the heels of the feet, and then find a little adjustment there, find that really lovely grounding sensation, and then we tighten up ankles, knees, tucking the tailbone in, pulling in your dumplings, bringing your shoulders up and round. Now let's interlink the fingers, and as we did yesterday, just pull the shoulders back. Feel that big stretch and release opening up through the heart. And then let's release the arms down. Okay, we're going to do a slightly different breathing technique, which is a release. So I will demonstrate to begin with, and then we can do 3 together. And this is one I don't do this in class often because people feel a bit self-conscious about it. So it's just me feeling self-conscious, chatting to myself on my own in my son's old bedroom. But here we go. Inhale, up. And then on the exhale, let everything go. So you let that breath go, dangle the body forward like a rag doll, and then we start from here, inhaling up. Take a pause at the top, bend your knees. Come back down. One last breath, inhale up. And then to release forward. Slowly we're going to come up. Let's continue the flow. I'm just going to come to the long end of my mat now. So we're coming up halfway lift, hands front of the thighs, take the crown of the head forward, back is flat, and then we release. Inhale, halfway, and then release. Inhale, last one. Big stretch of all. Let's pull the shoulders back here. And then you're going to take the hands down to the mat and we're going to step back into plank. So finding that good position so our shoulders are over our wrists, pushing back with the heels, and then when you're ready we're now going to push back up into a downward dog. Take a big stretch through here. If you want to bend your knees here, take the tailbone high and then gradually straighten the legs. Now we're going to sweep that right foot forward. So you're going to bend your left knee down, swing the right foot forward, and as we've been doing a lot in these last few sessions, we're going to come up into a low lunge, hands coming into prayer. Then you're going to take the hands down, you're going to tuck your back toe under, we're going to come up into high lunge to begin with, so we're keeping up on the toe, so that toe is up, foot is facing forward, and then to begin with, as we did yesterday, you're going to take your hands behind you as if we're flying. Holding for 1, 2 and 3. And then if you can, slowly come forward, bringing, now we can either keep the arms here, in fact let's just keep the arms here for today, push back with your back toe, you're taking a nice big stretch through with the left leg, so pushing down, stretching through that back left calf muscle, and then let's slowly come back down to the mat. We're going to untuck the toe. We're now going to roll back, so we're going to now stretch the hamstrings on this right side. If you want to shuffle your left leg back a little bit, and then when you're ready, we tilt back, and again you can move the hands to wherever is comfortable. If you can't straighten this front leg, then just keep a bend in it. Flex the foot, so we're really stretching through from the hamstrings, and then forward. And then it's exhaling as we come back, inhaling forward. Exhale back, and inhale forward. One more, inhale back, exhale forward. I think I've lost count there now. I think that was 4. Okay then, now what we're going to do is just keep shuffling that knee back. Then let's take the right foot to the side of the mat, bring our left and right hand together, take a stretch forward. So we're opening up through the hips here, so we're bringing this left hip back, shoulders are coming forward, keeping the gaze forward, really big deep hip opener here. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then slowly come back in, and then when you're ready we're going to take this leg back and we're going to rest in wide-kneed child. So push that leg back, take the knees out either side of the mat, toes together. Let's take the body forward, head to the mat. Take a big stretch here. And then we're going to come back. Remember, we're going to go back, and I've got to try and remember the sequence the other way around. So we're on all fours. Let's take ourselves into plank to begin with. You'll notice I have the disco ball going as the sun's not out today, so a bit of extra light. And then when you're ready, pushing up into downward dog. Take a big stretch here to begin with. Legs straight, then bend your knees. Take the tailbone up high. Then we straighten again, and when you're ready, you're going to take your right knee to the mat, left foot comes forward, and then coming up into a prayer position, just taking the gaze forward. Then when you're ready, we're taking our hands down to the mat, tucking that back toe under as we come up into our high lunge. when you're ready, we're going to take the hands behind us, palms facing up as if we're flying, push down with that back right toe, keep a nice right angle hopefully in that front left leg, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then slowly using that front leg to bring you up. Arms are coming forward, deepen that lunge with that back leg if you can, keeping your gaze forward, and then down we come. Untuck the back leg, toe comes down, and then we're going to shuffle the right leg back. Hands are still framing that left foot as we then inhale as we go forward, exhale to bring the left leg back. Flex that foot and then forward, doing 4. So that's 1, and then exhale back to 2. Exhale forward, exhale back, 3, last 1, and back we come. Last part of the sequence, left hand comes across, shuffle that foot out, and then when you're ready, you'll need to take this right leg back too, and then it's a big deep stretch forward, lizard posture, keeping the gaze nice and soft ahead. Don't lift the neck up too high, you don't want to put any pressure or tension on your neck. In time, what we work to do towards is to actually bring this back leg up, but to begin with we're just going to keep it down on the mat. One more breath. And then when you're ready, let's bring the hands around to frame that foot, and then we're going to take the left back, toes to touch, and let's just take that nice big stretch through in wide-kneed child. You can really feel that deep stretch. Push the tailbone back. Okay, let's slowly come up onto all fours and do 3 rounds of cat and cow. So by now you should know how to set yourself up. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, knees hip width apart. And then when you're ready, we inhale, looking forward, exhale to come back. Inhale forward, exhale to come back. Inhale forward, and then exhale back. Okay, so we're going to finish sitting. So what I'm going to do is swing myself around. You can do the same. So one last posture, everyone's favourite in the class, Baddha Konasana. Need to get that Sanskrit, keep that going. Cobbler's pose. So when you're ready, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And you're shuffling bottom towards the soles of the feet in towards the bottom. Just find your sit bones, and then you can hold your ankles, you can hold your feet, you can hold your toes. And really gently, as a butterfly would flap its wings, bring the knees up, but we do this slowly, we don't jolt, and then exhale down. We're going to do 3 of these, so that's 1, inhale up, exhale down, 2. Last 1, inhale up, exhale down is 3. Now yes, we all know what's coming, so you're holding onto your left foot, you're going to take your right leg, either your ankle, toe, heel, underneath the arch, and then when we're ready we inhale, and then exhale to take that leg out to the side, holding for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Coming back in, doing the same with the left foot. So again, keeping our spine tall, inhale, and then exhale, and the left foot comes out, holding for 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we come in. And when you're ready, let's see how we can go with this. Find those sit bones. Find your focus. I'll try and look at the camera. And when you're ready, retake the balance, and then slowly bringing both legs out, keeping your focal point. Mine is you. And then we hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then slowly try and come in, coming back, and then soles of the feet together. Okay, if that looks a bit strange, the battery just ran out of my camera, so I've had to re-record the last little bit again. So we've finished our butterfly and elevated butterfly. We are now going to do finally a wide leg stretch. So let's take the feet out wide, flex the feet, and just take your hands behind you and just find that nice tall spine. Then when you're ready, we're bringing the hands forward, inhale, and then exhale, just to take the spine forward. A nice stretch, remembering we're hinging from the base of the spine, trying to actually keep the spine straight rather than rounding over. And then let's walk across to our right foot. And the same thing. If you want to keep a little bend in that front knee, that's fine. Walk through centre, over to our left. And then back through centre. And just see if we can just creep a little bit further forward. And then slowly coming back up, taking the hands behind us and inhaling and exhaling just to pull those shoulder blades back. Take the spine in the opposite direction. Don't take the neck back too far. We're just taking the spine from here to here. And then slowly back to centre. Bring the legs together. Let's swing them all the way round and come onto our backs. Bringing your knees up to your chest and just rolling the spine from side to side, giving the spine a nice final massage through. Then knees come down to the mat, feet planted on the mat to begin with. Take the arms a little bit away from the side, palms are facing up. And then gently let's windscreen wipe the legs from side to side. That's nearly 2 done, so we're going to the left. Inhale up to centre, 1 more over to the right. Inhale back to centre, over to the left. Inhale back to centre, and then slowly take the legs out. And we're going to bring left hand to chest, heart centre, right to our stomach. To finish with focusing on our yoga breath, using the whole of the front and sides of our body. Take 2 more of these full lovely breaths. release the hands down, bring the knees firmly up to the chest one last time, roll yourself over onto your right side, little pause before we push ourselves all the way back up into a cross-legged seated position. So as I said at the beginning of the session, this week we've done our warm-up, we've done our sun salutation, we've done shoulder opening, we've now done hip opening and a warm-up for running. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some standing postures, like a standing with pyramid and Trikonasana, triangle. And then Friday, I shall call Friday Flow Day. So we're going to do a nice energetic flow. So once again, thank you everybody for all of the nice comments you're giving me. If there's something you want me to include or you've got any questions, just please drop me a message. And in the meantime, namaste, I'll see you tomorrow.